All right, boys and girls, we've been studying the Constitution, and today we were very fortunate to read about the First Amendment. And I want you to remember back when we read about the preamble. Do you remember the preamble? Okay, and what is the preamble?
The preamble
Do you remember it? It's the first few lines of the Constitution, and it does what to the Constitution? It introduces the Constitution, right? So do you remember it started, "We the people," right? And there were some pretty big words in there. So I thought today we could play a little vocabulary game with some of the words that were in the preamble, okay? So I'm going to give each of you a paper that's different. So don't let anyone else see your paper, just you. You get letter A, and you get card B, and you get card C, and you get card D.
Yay,
And you're
I got an A on my test.
and you're going to each get a whiteboard and a marker, okay? So I'm going to show you how to play a little vocabulary game. Okay, so we're going to start by turning your whiteboard the landscape-wise, the landscape style, and you are each holding a clue to one of the words in the preamble to the Constitution. So uncap your marker, and we're going to do the first one together. I'll show you how it works. So you each have a clue that's different, and I'll show you how to record it. So would you please read clue number 1?
The word begins with the letter P.
So we're going to record what she just said. What did she just say? The word begins with the letter P. So everybody write down the letter P. Would you please read number 1, Serena?
The word has 3 syllables.
Right, and we've been studying syllables for a very long time. So we'll show that by writing 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. It has 3 syllables. Make them big enough to write on. Because we're going to try to cover. We're going to try to find out what word it is that we're thinking of. Ezra, what is clue number 1?
The word ends with the letter E.
Right, so let's record what we hear. What did you hear? It ends with the letter E. Okay, we want to draw a line so they're big enough to write on. So we're going to uncover a word. Are we all listening to Amadeus? Let's use our listening skills, and Amadeus will read us clue number 1.
The word means an introduction.
So it starts with P, it ends with E, and it's 3 syllables. Serena, what do you think?
People?
No, that only has 2 syllables. It means an introduction. The introduction to the Constitution is called the... What do you think?
Preamble.
Does that fit? Does that start with P?
Yes.
Does it end with E?
Yes.
Does it have 3 syllables? Let's put our pencils down and our pens down and put our hand under our chin. And we're going to say preamble. Ready? Preamble. How many times did your chin drop? 3. So there are 3 syllables in preamble. Let's spell it together. P-R-E, that's 1 syllable, right? A-M, that's a 2nd syllable. And what's the 3rd syllable? B-L, and our E's already there. There's our 3-syllable word. Let's read it in syllable chunks. Preamble. Right, and our syllable generalizations tell us that that's where we break our syllables, and we become better readers when we can read syllable chunks. So go ahead and erase it. You did well on the first one. Let's see if we can do the second one. So everybody erase what you wrote. Are we ready to play?
Yes.
Let's do it a little faster this time, okay? I'll do this one with you too. I'll just write when you write. Read clue number 2.
The word begins with the letter U.
Record what you hear. Serena, clue number 2.
The word has 2 syllables.
2 syllables, so 2 big lines. Ezra, number 2.
The word ends with the letter N.
N.
The word means something united together.
In order to form a more perfect.
union.
Yes, that's it. How should we spell it?
U-N-I-O-N.
Good job. And we want to split it in the right place. Yun, yun. That makes the yun sound. I-O-N. Got it? All right, you do the third one on your own. I'll just listen to you. Erase. Very good, you got that one. Now we're on number 3. All right, you're up.
The word begins with the letter J.
Record what you hear. You have to read your clue.
The word has 2 syllables.
Good.
The word ends with the letter E.
Good. Okay, before you go on, I would like you to read clue number 1 again, and I want you to look at your whiteboard, Amadeus. Okay, read your clue.
The word begins with the letter J.
There you go. Okay, and now Amadeus.
The word means fairness.
Justice.
Yes, write that down. Justice. Hold up your whiteboard so I can see how you spelled it. Justice. Justice. Good. Okay, where would your syllable split be? Think justice. The word union is right here in our preamble. I'm going to give you a copy. Let's read the preamble again together for fluency. Are you ready? Here we go. We the people in the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. Stop. I heard the word union. What does it mean when they open the preamble with to form a more perfect union? What do they mean when they say that? Amadeus?
They mean like together.
To bring those 13 states together in a perfect way. It wasn't working under the Articles of Confederation, so they wanted to make a more perfect union, to make this a better place. When you see the word union and hear the word union, what does it remind you of? Yes?
United.
United. I hear that. United and union sound the same. Can you use united in a sentence?
All the people got united together to form a more perfect union.
Very good. And when you hear the word union, what do you think of, Amadeus?
I think of reunion.
Oh, reunion. And what do you think of when you hear the word reunion?
Reunion means like you're getting together, because re means do it again, and union means to get together, so they're going together again.
And did it remind you of something in particular, maybe that you've been a place?
Family reunion.
Family reunion. And so when you have a family reunion, what is everybody doing?
They're having a reunion.
What does that mean?
Like they're together.
They're together. And so we have the word re in the front of union. Why do you suppose re is there when you're talking about a family reunion?
Because the family's getting together again.
So re means?
Re means again.
Oh, that's so cool how language works. So they get together again. Excellent job, Amadeus. Very good. All right, boys and girls, so when you hear the prefix re, what does re mean again?
Again.
It means again. So re means again. What are some other words that you know of that have re as a prefix? What's one?
Return.
Return. So you turn it again. What do you think of?
Retie.
When you need to retie your shoe. What else? Yes.
Redo.
Redo. Use that in a sentence. My mom made me
Redo my math.
because.
I got it all wrong.
Okay, that's a good sentence. Amadeus, can you think of a re word?
Redo.
Right, he just said that. Do you have another one?
I had it in my head.
What happens if you're reading and you don't understand it?
Reread.
You reread, which means you do what?
Read it again.
Very good. So anytime you see the prefix re, it means what, scholars?
Again.
Very good. And when you see the word union, what does that mean?
United and to get together.
To get together, right. So our preamble states, ready? Let's read it. We the people in the United States in order to form a more perfect union. And there's that word, union. They want it to be together. Very good.